We got something new for Tuesday, a new release. This is a new one. Third Wheel is a 2025 US dramedy from first-time director Blake Tamarkin. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. It follows a young man, Ray, played by Anthony Casablanca, who finds himself in somewhat of a daze after a breakup. Ray's an obviously creative guy who's seemingly stuck working a bar job with his laddie brother rather than following those creative impulses. Writer's block or lover's block? The synopsis says that this film challenges the conventions of romantic comedies and dramas, and I'd agree with that somewhat. It reminded me of Chasing Amy a bit, in that I didn't really understand the character's motivations, and so was mystified as to where the film would go next. As is life. We've all seen people making bizarre, impulsive decisions, or even long-term ones, and just thinking, why did they do that? Why are they with that person? How did that happen? It's all very natural. As are the interactions in the film with Ray and his brothers and the regulars in the bar. Maybe not to a Ken Loach sort of level, but still a very real and relatable world that we're being placed in. With the rough sort of sweary banter, or manta as I'll now call it, that occurs in these sort of working class spaces, which are not really very helpful for feelings, or talking about feelings.
You fucking gay? Are you gay? Yeah, somebody in there must be fucking gay.
And the film does a great job of dumping us into that world, and Ray's world, with a slick flow from scene to scene, or internal navigating through voiceover, through musical montage and the occasional non-linear backstory. First-time filmmaker Blake Tamarkin definitely displays a great knowledge of cinematic conventions, and how to utilise them along with his actors, many of whom are non-professional though you wouldn't tell, to keep us entertained and the proceedings feeling fresh. There are some dramatic beats in there that feel like they kind of happen because it's the part of the film where we need to visit the dark night of the soul, but even in those moments the writing and performances still shine through and keep us entertained. There's just a great confidence there, especially from a first-time director, and even though he may not have fully found his own voice yet, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it took Paul Thomas Anderson 3 films to shake off the Altman. But also this film is about a character trying to find their identity, so it fits perfectly. Just as Ray goes through the ringer to reach the conclusion of this film, the director spent 3 years trying to get this film finished, pulling in favours from family and friends and anything he could use, all to get this finished product, which should help him figure out what kind of artist he is and where he should go next. I'm so happy to be here witnessing a filmmaker taking their first steps into the cinematic landscape and finding their feet along the way. It's exactly what I started this channel for, so thank you, Blake, for sending me the screener. And please, everybody, do go and watch it, because these are the sort of filmmakers that we should be supporting. The sort that have the gumption to go out and make a film when everyone tells them that they can't. And we need to support that before we're all drowning in the AI slop that's coming out of Hollywood. But there it is, Third Wheel. If you like films like Swingers or Trees Lounge, then you'll love this. And if you like independent film, then you should just watch it and support it anyway. We are IndieMDB for everything indie.